Hey, wait a moment. You're the Naramis, aren't you? The Outlander. Well, let's put it this way. I have a pair of eyes here and there, and it's always good to know who comes into this city and when they do so. Help. You're an unfamiliar face, and this is just what I need. Let me make it short. I'm a businessman, and my specialties are the liquid pleasures. Beer, to call a child by its name. In Ark, most inns only pour 2 drinks. On the one hand, my beer. On the other hand, Rivervale Ale. Dalsarker honey wine is what they like to call that swill. Now, the thing is, the Riverville Brewery and I have a deal going. And unfortunately, the new vine dresser respects that deal as much as the Rolata respect the righteous path. And this is why I want your help. I need someone to aid me in serving some retributive justice, so to speak. Now look at that. Aren't you curious? That's good. I like that. It's simple. 7 barrels of beer per tavern and per week from me. 7 barrels of wine from him. No tricks. Correct. That way, we maintain balance. Should an inn order more than these 7 barrels, either I or the vinery inform each other about it first. The fact is, that new vine dresser doesn't care about that deal at all. All he does is walk around saying things like how he'll grow the business, how rivalry adds spice, and other Kalian horse shit like that. And unfortunately, some people seem to fall for him. One innkeeper hasn't ordered from me for 3 weeks, and now pours only ale instead. A lot. Depending on how good you do, we can even talk about letting you in as a shareholder of my brewery. With small parts, of course. But as I said, that depends on how you do. Wonderful! Here, this is a flask of highly concentrated vinegar. Sneak into the basement of Fat Leorin's Inn, that's one of the inns that fools talked into only buying ale, and pour that into the big mead barrel. And, I probably don't need to say this, but still, not a word to anyone. Get back to me once it's all taken care of, and we'll talk coin.
People of this holy city. A miracle has happened. Why is that stuff so expensive?
That's just how it is.
Our ancient world seemed newborn in his eyes, no place.
Well, aren't you quite straightforward? Most people wouldn't dare ask. I'm a half Quirian, as you've probably guessed, but I grew up here. If I may say so, there's something foreign about you as well. Ah, a Naramis? A rare sight these days. I'd like to ask what brought you here, but the innkeeper will cut my pay for each minute I don't play music.
Beautiful and proud. The ruler of the Undercity, Vatira was her name. She was feared and desired. Beggars, thieves, and murderers were falling at her feet. As mistress of the castaway, she was worshipped and revered. Vintage wine and silken clothes Julie and tongue of gods.
Oi.
And he looked
What?
and
Who are you? And what do you do with that beautiful barrel? That is nice of you, you know. But I think today is your lucky day. For 50 pennies, I will forget what I saw here. Of course not. What do you think? Thanks a lot.
Yet she craved for more and more. So little virtue left in her and nothing left to lose. No matter who attended her, she raised her chalice and the air.
See you. How are you faring?
Yes?
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of... Keep walking.
Yes?
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to...
Greetings.
Oh shit. I have to remember that.
Wonderful. I can't wait to see what that stupid innkeeper has to say about the Rivervale Ale after tonight. Here's your reward, 40 pennies. And, as promised, a paper that marks you as a shareholder of the brewery. That should keep you motivated to stay silent about this in the meantime. All right. I suppose you're right. Here's a little extra. But just be more careful in the future.
Ah, there you are.
Tough times indeed. Tough times.
That's just how they are.
Hungry for us?
Fresh from the oven. You're not from here, or... Who are you?
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today?
Monsieur?
Walk blessed.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Some shifts never end.
My sir?
Sir?
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Silrin and friends serve you today? You do? Let me have a look. Very well, this looks solid. We will add any future gains from this holding to your vault. Of course. Of course. Blessed. Hello. Of course. Walk blessed, my sir. How can... Of course. Walk blessed, and don't, of course. A wise decision.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... how do they say it? Melee? My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
Rena Shalom, my sir. Are you looking for fresh fish? Kirash, what gave me away? My skin or my accent? Well, I'll have to work on my disguise then. Jokes aside, I am from Cairo, but I was only 6 years old when my commune came to this country, and I'll have seen my 60th winter next month, so I suppose that makes me as Enderalian as most people around here. Oh, there were many reasons. Suffice it to say that Cairo isn't the glittering, exotic country of dreams and poems that bards make it out to be. I am glad to live here. You can say what you will about Enderal, but at least it's peaceful. Of course, Sherry.